making us feel good. And I just want to thank God for just a wonderful child that he has, and your wonderful gift of encouraging others. And I just hope that we all learn something and that we can step up and encourage others. Our sons are good friends.
That's Greg's mom.
Yeah.
Greg spent the night last night.
She's just she's great with young children, always encouraging people. I just can't keep saying that enough. We all need encouragement. Times are hard now, and we all need that, and you are the one. So keep that up. I love you.
So I got to add on to her story real quick. So you know how people say you tell a tree by the fruit that it bears?
Yeah.
Rose was sick a couple of years ago. Some of you all know she had a little health scare. And we got to the hospital, and Leslie's mother was there. And I was so encouraged by her mother, because this is Rose's friend, not her mother. But her mom walked into that room at the hospital where we were and kind of took charge. And she got everybody up, and her strength was just amazing. So much so that all the people that were in there, they didn't know us. But they were like, can I get in on that? Can I get in? And her mom just prayed, and then God just did his work.
Yes, he did.
The doctor came out, he's apologizing to Don. I'm so sorry, we have we can't find it. We saw it, but we can't find it now. And she had the cancer scare. And so I have never forgot that, ever. A tree by the fruit that it bears. Okay, I just had to tell that.
Clearly, you have touched many lives, obviously, by the amount of people that are here to give you honor. And I want to say happy birthday. God has clearly blessed you and made you a blessing for other people. I am reminded right now about Proverbs 31. That's what you remind me of. It talks about the virtuous woman. It talks about a woman of God, a woman of strength, a woman of faith. She rises early in the morning to provide for her family. She loves her husband and her children. Bless her and praise her. And that's what you remind me of, Rosemarie. So I just thank you. Thank you for your family that you've been a blessing to us. So glad you came to Colorado and joined Jack and Jill. I brought her into Jack and Jill. I met her family probably shortly after you guys moved here, and got to know them and saw what a wonderful family they were. And I knew that you would be an inspiration to the mothers of Jack and Jill, and you have been that plus. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mommy.
That's my baby.
Jasmine is one of my best friends, and through our 10-year friendship, my mom's right here, but this is my mom. I have 4 or 5 of them. Pretty important here, but Miss Rose has just challenged me to be great, and she's pushed me. She's never once doubted me, and even when I'm doubting myself, she doesn't. And whenever I was down, she just knows what to say to pick you back up. And I am so blessed that she's here in your life, and so happy. Happy birthday.
She's got one coming up too.
Not as monumental as the 50. I just thank you for being, I didn't mean monumental like that. Fabulous and 50. But you've just touched so many people's lives, and I know I can count on you. I know my mom can count on you. Anyone, you're there. Yes. It's taken 10 years to get this much.
They know, this table over here, all my babies, that when I say we need to go to lunch, that means we need to go.
at lunch, and we're sisters too. I was thinking, sitting in this room, doesn't Rosemarie know every one of us think we're hot stuff? She really does. You just know you're hot stuff because she's your friend. And she's been my friend 2 short years, really 2 short years. And I'm so blessed. And I think that one of the things that I love is she makes me feel like hot stuff. But she's pretty convinced. She's pretty convinced I'm even hotter stuff. She's pretty sure that she can challenge me just a little more, to step up just a little higher and do a little bit better job. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. And I always love to hear what her grandmother said, what her daddy said. I know what go to lunch means. And I always hope that she's not going to say, Leslie, we need to go to lunch. I'm sorry, my lunch hours are taken. Oh, you are going to love being 50. And I have found, I'm closer to that next one, that next bigger one coming up. But when you love whatever age you are, you love the next age you are. And you can tell that Rosemarie has grabbed hold of life. Whether she was 20s, 30s, 40s, now she's going to be in the 50s. And Dawn and Clarence and Jasmine, the blessing of her in your life, it just keeps getting better. It really does. I love you.
Well, I've been sitting here kind of waiting because I probably have known Rosemarie the least amount of time. We met we were on a panel together in Washington, D.C. At the time I was living in Florida and was considering coming to Colorado, but I wasn't at a point where I could really say much. So we sat on this panel together and we met before, and she's like, will you look at the stuff that I'm going to do, and what are you doing? And all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't known this woman one day, and I feel like I've known her forever. And now we get to work together, and I can only say that it has truly been a blessing for me to come to a new state with new friends and feel like almost immediately that I have a friend forever. So I would only ditto everything you all have said and just say what a blessing it is to have her. And what a blessing to be 50, because it only gets better. I'm like Leslie, I know, I've been there, done that. So, thank you, Rosemarie, for being such a great friend.
Thank you. This is my turn. Oh, Crystal.
I didn't get to talk. So I have known her the longest. You guys should know that she was this way when she was a teenager. Rose and I met, she was 19, and I was 18 when I met her. We met at Cal State Long Beach in, Long Beach. And I had been at school, I didn't know anybody. And believe it or not, the singing thing, that's something else. I'm really kind of a shy person. So when I was at school, I went to school and I went home. I didn't talk to anybody, but I noticed Rose. Rose used to come to school so sharp all the time. And I called my mom and I was like, there's this lady in my class and all her shoes match her clothes. Because that's when, some of you guys don't know about like the candies. Remember the candies phase? If Rose had on, she would have a red suit on and red candies. And then the next day she would come and she'd have like a purple suit on and purple candies. And I know you guys probably really don't know these shoes. Wallabies. Remember the Wallabies, the jeans? That was me. Wild hair. I had never had a perm, never had my hair cut. And I just used to wear it, no lipstick, no makeup, none of that stuff. I wasn't into that. And looking crazy as hell. So I know that our professor, he pulled Rose aside. And what did he say to you? He's like, you need to meet Crystal. I didn't know anyone, and I wouldn't talk to people either. Because Cal State Long Beach was like, And so I was like, well, I'm not into that stuff. But he introduced us. And from that moment, Rose just took me under her wing. Guess what? She took me to her daddy's shop, and I got some shoes too. Yeah, we had a shoe store. And he made a way for us to get stuff. Like he'd say, well, you guys get these, go to the swap meet, and whatever you sell, you can keep the money. And so all of a sudden I was getting shoes. Rose took me to get my first perm and haircut. She's so much. And we have been through, well, I have some stories, but you don't want to tell them. Rose, I gotta tell you this one though. Rose got a car that she bought like with her student loan. She bought a blue Toyota, what was it, Corolla? Yeah, so this was it, but this was like in 98. Powder blue, it was powder blue. And Rose thought she had a Maserati. I am not kidding you. She was like driving in her car like this. You showed And this lady, this woman was trying to tell Rose her lights were on. And Rose was going like this, thank you. I was like, Rose, she's like, she was complimenting my car. I was like, oh, okay. And we would go out, and party, and Rose would ballet every time. Every time. We would be in the line with Mercedes, Jags, and here we would come and step out. Like, we would step out of a Mercedes. Rose took me on my first trip to Rodeo Drive. I think we probably had $10 between the two of us. In our purse. Yeah, but we went on Rodeo Drive, and you know in the stores, they bring the clothes out to you. Like you sit down on a couch and they give you some wine, some crackers, whatever. And you know, it's not, they bring you 3 or 4 dresses and hang them up. Why were we in there just fronting? Like we could afford it. Yeah. We had no money. Rodeo Drive. And you know the best thing, 2 things Rose taught me, very important, I've never forgotten them. The first thing is that just because you have an argument, it doesn't mean that it's over. I've learned that you can tell your true friends. Yeah. Those are your true friends. You can argue with them and fight and fall out, and then you get over it. Yeah. See, those yes people are not your friends. All right. If you're looking crazy, Rose, well, I know you're not getting ready. Was something wrong with your hair?
Wait,
she's not going to let you be embarrassed.
It's not quite that mean though. It's always like, you don't wear that?
Yeah, it's not mean at all. She's just like, But the other thing she taught me, Rose and I had a fight on campus. Yeah. I've never had a fight in my life. We never did hit each other. It was too funny. It was so funny. I don't even know why we got mad at each other. So we used to wear dresses to school. She got me all dressed up, okay? So this particular day, we had these white dresses on, and we had got ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. We're walking down the campus with our chocolate ice cream. And what were we arguing about? I don't even know what. And so all of a sudden, Rose flings her ice cream. And got ice cream on my dress. And so I was like, and I really have never in my life had a fight. I didn't really know how to get it going. But I did know, you put ice cream on me? I blinked it on her, and then Rose took her whole entire glass of ice cream and just shook it on my dress. So now we're mad at each other, but we had to go to class. And Rose had my bag, the straw bag I let her borrow with her books in it. And I marched into that classroom, and I'm mad because I got ice cream on my dress. And the teacher's lecturing, I went right over to the bag, picked it up, dumped all her crap out on the floor. I was like, I want my purse. I took my purse, walked away, so she is hot. And so then it kind of spread around campus, and the teacher that introduced us grabbed both of us by the arm. You guys want to act stupid? You want to fight? Get in this room. So he pushed us in a room and closed the door and said, go ahead, you want to fight? Go fight. This was me and Rose in the room.
funny when
So
people come
funny.
out. We're looking at each other going, and the whole time I'm thinking, if she hits me, I wonder, should I like sock her? Or should I scratch her? You know, you see people pulling hair. I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know. But you see, even after all that silliness, and then we didn't talk for like, how long? Yeah, we didn't, and then everybody was like, is she still mad? Just go talk to her. So I was like, well, she's still mad at me. And then it was all over 31 years ago. 31 years ago. And who said they boss her around?
Eleanor, where is she?
Eleanor? Who's Eleanor? You guys, we all gotta shake Eleanor's hand. Eleanor, you boss Rose around? Rose bosses me around from Denver. She calls me and tells me, this is what you do. She's been trying to get me married. Okay, come to Denver. Are there some men? But I am so excited, you guys. It has so warmed my heart to hear all these stories. And you know, there are a lot of people that can be that kind of friend to so many people. That is extraordinary. It's extraordinary, for real. And I know when I was sitting over there, I could just see BB now, just smiling. Her grandmother, because her grandmother was kind of bossy like that too. She would just tell you what is what, you know, from the moment I met her and came to the house, and you know, she's a very strong woman, but she told you the right thing, and BB still lives. Doesn't she still live?
Yeah.
She still lives right here. But I know that BB and your daddy would be so proud today.
Yeah.
All that you've accomplished. You guys, I know it's so amazing. I'm going to go write it on Facebook so all our friends from college can hear all about this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for taking care of my girl here in Denver.
Yes.
All of you. She hasn't told me anything where I'm going to have to get Vaseline and a ponytail.
She wouldn't know what to do with it.
What do you do when you fight though? You put the Vaseline on your face?
That's right.
And get the pony earrings out? Yeah, so that means everybody's
I know.
Thank you guys so much.
Honored I am to be here. It's so funny when Renee was doing the invitations, I said, well, we'll do this many and that many will come. And I said, well, maybe about 50, we're just planning. And Renee said, no, it's going to be more than 50, Rose, trust me. And I'm thinking, really? And you're always surprised that people would care enough to come out and celebrate with you. And I am just honored, I am touched, I am so, so happy to see every one of you. And it's so funny because here's my husband, my son, the only guys here. And someone at work said, why just a girl soiree? You know, I was just thinking, as women, we really